right, so what else did you got from the last 2 weeks?
My knee hurts. Gotta have surgery. But we do now.
Okay. You went to the doctor, you got a brace.
Yep. Which was really strange because in the US, if you need this kind of brace, you have to have a prescription for it.
No,
Really?
you don't.
I've always had to have a prescription.
Not true. All you do is walk into the store and buy it.
To the Walgreens.
Yep.
I've never seen this kind of
I think we saw
Yep.
them at Walgreens last time we were
Well,
there.
hell, you should have brought me one then. These
Hey,
boys.
you didn't say you wanted a brace. Don't even try
You
it.
didn't say you had a knee popping out the side thing.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, some boys ran into me in the hallway, and my knee did a weird thing where it kind of like tweaked, and I had to go to the doctor downstairs in the school because my shit hurt. I could barely put weight on it. And then this week on Wednesday, I walked like 18 floors, and then on Thursday I walked like another 15 floors. And by Thursday night, my leg was really, really swollen, and my knees hurt. Both of them hurt.
And you were walking like an Egyptian.
Oh dear God.
What?
And so I decided that I should put my legs up to kind of
What?
help with the swelling. And while I did some work, and the cat got up on the counter, and I turned to tell him to get down, and the bone popped out of the side of my knee. And then less than 40 minutes later, it happened again. The doctor thinks I may have just torn my ligament. Which is weird. 'cause
I always put you on crutches.
No, I can't do crutches anymore.
Yes, you can.
Damn.
If you have knee surgery, you'll be on crutches.
If you had to,
What are you talking about?
But he examined my left knee, which I haven't had an exam on it, like a real exam, since I had my last doctor's visit in the U.S. And he said it's healed really well, and the construction is really good, and he was impressed with my mobility. And then he was floored when I told him I did all my own physical therapy. Because he was going to try to send me to a physical therapist here.
Yeah, it's very interesting how dependent people are on doctors and medical systems around the world, whereas Americans would pretty much do everything on their own. Even physical therapy is essentially on your own. I mean, you have somebody directing you, but it's more like, okay, come over here, let's learn how to do this thing. You learn how to do this thing? Okay, I'll be back.
Right, you do the thing for the next 10 minutes and I'll
Right.
be back.
And I'll be back. And then, okay, let me teach you how to do this thing. And then you learn that thing and I'll be back. And then by your third visit to physical therapy, basically they're just a room.
Yeah, and
And
you
you
just
just walking in,
sign in,
right,
and
you
get
just
to work.
do your stuff and you leave.
Yep,
Unless there's something else that they need to do manually, like on
the ultrasound
or
the
like on my
impressions.
back they had to do fascia pulling.
Oh, that shit's so painful. Oh my
That
god.
was so much fun.
Oh my god, that's the worst pain ever.
What is it?
Basically you have muscle and then you have skin. But in between the muscle and the skin you have a layer of tissue called fascia. It kind of reminds me of, if you look at a anatomical depiction of the human body, the white
That's
parts, that's fascia. Now, basically, what they were doing is they were going down my spine, where this is concentrated, and pulling so that it would kind of release.
And stretch a little bit.
Yeah. And they just kept doing it, made this loud popping sound, like cracking your knuckles kind of thing. And they would do that all the way down your back.
I had it done on my
It's
abdomen.
great.
Ow.
Or like when I had to have, I was having spasms in my diaphragm,
Oh god.
and they had to take their fingers, spasms like
It
a
was
Charlie
like-
horse,
Oh.
but in this one part of the muscle over here, and they had to go and take their fingers and kind of stick them in and hold it and just wait until that muscle
Stop.
relaxed again. So I mean, outside of that kind of therapy where they're actually doing something,
The manual
a lot of
manipulation.
mostly you're on your own. And then they send you home with exercises. Do these.
Yep.
Like you're only going to therapy once a week. You're at home the rest of the time, and they're telling you what to do.
Yep.
So that's just being American. That's just what we do. I mean, we there's no way that a person was, unless they're independently wealthy, is going to be able to afford going to physical therapy many times a week, and you know.
And doctor's visits, and medication,
Yeah,
and
all that
blah,
stuff.
blah, blah.
No way, no how. It's
Yep.
not how we work because we don't have socialized medicine. We
Like
need
they
it.
have it here.
It should be here. It should be there. We
Right.
should have it. We should have had it by now, but we don't, and
Yeah.
we should because, oh my God, you got a lot of people that die because of lack of something very small.
Right.
You know,
like
it's not
insulin.
like the big thing. It's not the big surgery. It's not the no. Just something very minuscule, and
They die
these
from a
people
strep throat.
yeah, they could live for 20, 30 more years or whatever. I mean, it's bad. It's people complain about socialized medicine until they have it, and then they don't want to let it go.
Right.
You know, and if I'm going to work every day in the States and I have a family, but I know that by me going to work, we're all going to be covered. Not because I'm going to work, but because we're alive and we're citizens of this country.
Right.
See, that's what we don't have in the United States.
Yep.
You basically get your health care through your job. So you
Yeah.
lose that job, you lose your health care.
Yep.
That shouldn't even be. I mean, you can lose your job for lots of different reasons. What if the company closes? The company closes and my family loses their health care.
Yep.
How
Well,
psycho
and
is
here,
that?
like, I can have all my procedures done for free. So I have to go get x-rays.
Except for this weekend.
Well, that's because I decided to go to a private doctor.
Really?
Because instead of sitting in the ER for 6 hours and then having to go back again and again and again. But I can have my x-rays and MRI and all the surgery and all that stuff done for free.
See, this is where
Instead of spending the $40 I spent yesterday.
my
For the
Far Cry
doctor.
went. See, this is where the Far Cry went. To a knee.
I'm not even sad about it.
I'm just saying, that's where
My
I
whole entire doctor's visit was $40.
don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
That $40 could have been my Far Cry.
It's more than 700 pesos, because that's what I have downstairs. So I know.
You got 700 pesos?
I have,
What? You got money? I ain't even got money and I go to work every day. What the?
no, I have.
What the
I
F?
have dollars. I don't have.
$700?
No, I have $40.
Dude!
I have $46. No, $47. Half of that is.
You got the big money. Why?
I
Where
got
did
seven.
you get
I have
big money from?
$7 in coins.
Where did you get big money from? No, I don't want to hear it. That's not even right.
Are you counting your $2 bills?
No.
Okay, good. Because he's got a grip of $2
I don't want
bills.
to hear that either. You got big money, and I'm the one that went up there and found them $2 bills.
Yeah, there was a 20 in there.
I know.
And then Aunt Shirley gave me another 20.
See? Oh.
And I had.
So I got big money and got no
I
job.
had
I work every day and got
$7.
nothing. I walk to work every day with nothing.
I had $7 from when we went to Grandma's the first time.
Look, man, you gloating now. I don't want to hear this humble
No,
brag
I'm not-
bullshit. No,
I'm
no,
not
no. I don't
gloating.
want to
You
hear
asked
this.
where I got it
No,
from.
no, no.
I'm
I
telling
wasn't.
you where I
That
got
was
it
that
from.
was not really me asking. That was, you know.
Don't you have dollars in your passport keeper?
I don't think so anymore.
Because you had some here, because he gave you some here.
Like I said, I maybe not.
Yeah, you did.
No,
You traded it in.
You traded it for some
A Steam
for some
card.
Steam card.
Oh, yeah.
Steam.
Yeah.
Far Cry. We'll talk about that in a minute. Check the YouTubes. So, what else you got for the last couple weeks? We're on the hunt again
Yep,
for a year.
we're looking for a
What
new
I
job.
don't want to do. but have to
I
do
really
so
want to
we
find a
can
position where you can just stay home.
do. New job, new city, new living accommodations after a year.
Yeah, it sucks. But we interviewed with a school in Poland. I had an
I'm gonna go on
interview.
record and say I don't want to go to Poland.
That's alright. The pay is poop. I don't even know how a family of 4 would survive on that pay.
So it looks like we'll be probably here in the Mexican mainland for next year and try to plan the next move after that.
I really, really wish you could stay home and work online or something. You need a break from people.
I have no words.
And I would really like you to have some time with kids.
You keep saying what you like, what you want.
What do you want?
I want y'all to leave.
Y'all?
Y'all!
What do you mean, y'all?
You go to work, Aaron go to work, Keaton go to work, and I can sit here and play video games.
Lord.
Apex Legends!
I'm trying. I'm 33 subscribers.
What are you talking about?
Then I can.
No. I said
YouTube.
leave. I said
no,
leave.
I don't have to leave.
Get out!
No!
That's what I'm talking about.
You could always do the Patreon. Then the people can
Nah,
donate.
I think the problem is the people need more. That's the problem.
Okay.
But we just don't. You don't have time to do it because you're tired after.
Yeah, the whole going to work thing really gets in the way of, posting to YouTubes. Or
Yeah,
at least editing.
Yeah.
because
Now everything like this, the coffee chat, that's always on the Blueberry.
right.
It's just audio. The video part of this gets up when it gets up. That's all I can say.
when you have time to edit.
Alright, so what else you got? Now that we're on the hunt.
I'm looking at different parts of the country. I'm looking at different parts of South America, what do they call it? Latin America now?
What part are you talking about? Because that's very specific.
I looked at Costa Rica. I looked at Chile, Argentina.
Isn't that South America?
I said South America.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, just something that's not gonna take us too far. I looked at the Dominican Republic. I've actually applied for several jobs there.
The DR?
Yep. Cost of living there is super cheap. Holy crap.
Okay. It's no good if it's super cheap and you get paid super little.
No,
It should be super cheap because people don't get paid very much money.
I was looking at the cost of living, housing, blah blah blah. Aaron, we wouldn't have to go to work and still be able to live comfortably.
Yeah,
But that's not.
I know, that's
Then
not,
we have the whole visa issue.
That's
and
not
blah,
gonna
blah, blah.
work.
No.
You're right, that's not gonna work. That's not how this expat thing gets
That's
worked
really
out.
not. Like I had someone.
Is there any place in the world that we can go and just live without any kind of visa, without
The
trying to
United States?
retire? You know what I mean? Because that's usually what it is. Like you can do that here. Americans can retire to Mexico just like they can retire to Thailand, but
But they have to have like a certain amount of money in the bank and
and
then
a certain amount of money coming in every month
Yeah.
and, blah, and all that stuff. You have to prove it and blah blah
the
blah.
only place that we can go in the world like that is the United States or an American territory.
I don't know where in the United States you can do that because you still have to have a job to eat.
Yeah, but you can go without a visa.
No, I'm not talking about just going without a visa. I'm talking about going, living, surviving, maintaining. Yeah, there's no place.
No. Nope.
All right. Well, if you want to find the Traveling Farrs, you can find the Traveling Farrs on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Pinterest, the iTunes, and the Spotify
So
at the Traveling Farrs. Back up off my paper. Twitter and Instagram, Traveling Farrs. If you like the email thing, travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space where you can always find the audio, our podcast, the travelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the Blueberry.
You can also find blogs on the traveling.
Did you say you can
On
find
the
blogs
blogs.
on the blog?
Yeah, but
Oh my.
What the
there
hell?
aren't many. I think there are 3
I
or
know,
4.
but the point is, you just said if you want to
On
find
the blog space.
Yes, but if you want to find the blog on the blog, because that is exactly what it says on the paper. YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify. Twitter, Instagram, email, and
Blog space.
blog. Okay, so if you want
But
to
you
find
don't-
our blog, you can find it on the blog.
You don't blog on the blog space. You only podcast on the blog space.
Sometimes I put pictures up there. It's happened once,
Not twice.
3 times a lady. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.